Alert weather.
Here's your live look over Pocatello, where we're seeing nice blue skies once again today. Temperatures have been sitting in the 80s throughout the afternoon hours. 86 right now. By this time tomorrow afternoon, we could work in a 9 there on the front end of that temperature. We're looking for a few cities to hit 90 degrees for your Monday before a slight cool down towards the midweek. Breezes have been pretty gentle today, just sitting around 13 miles per hour right now in Pocatello. We're seeing similar breezes up into Idaho Falls. Here's a look at your Viper radar, which is very clear all throughout southeast Idaho, up towards the north, Dubois Island Park. Looking at a slight chance of a few of these showers clipping those areas, but for the most part, that's staying up into Montana. Also central Idaho, just seeing a few isolated showers. Not much thunderstorm activity expected this time around. Most of that is hanging out to our east. The southwesterly influence in the jet stream pulled out of California, Nevada. That's what's keeping us so warm right now and what's going to be having us even warmer tomorrow before a little bit of a cold front moves through. A weaker one is going to affect the area for your Tuesday and Wednesday. It's going to bring a few showers to the mountain areas, not so much for the plain. We'll see a little bit of that as we tick through the Vipercast here, with a few showers tonight up to our north, but then moving through your Monday, things stay nice and clear. By Tuesday night, I do expect a few more localized storms, but mostly, again, up to our north. Not too much happening for southeast Idaho. What we will see is some windy conditions dropped down from that cold front. Those will be affecting us. We'll see wind speeds back up around 20 miles per hour. Some gusts could reach up beyond 30 at some points. Here are those highs I was talking about, the 90s that we have on the way from McCammon, Malad, Preston, looking for some 80s elsewhere into southeast Idaho. Into Jackson, we'll see 80 degrees as well, with mid 80s on the way for the upper plain. 85 expected in Rexburg, with 82 in Ashton, 84 for Dubois. Into Salmon, we'll see 70s, low 70s, with more 70s into Chalice, but otherwise we'll be looking for 80s into central Idaho, with 81 in Stanley, 86 in Arco. Pocatello will top out around 91 degrees tomorrow afternoon. We're looking for 87 in Idaho Falls, with continued warm weather all throughout our 8-day forecast. Just a slight dip into the midweek there as that cold front sweeps through. We'll lose a few degrees and see low 80s in Idaho Falls for Tuesday and Wednesday before we start to warm back up towards next weekend. And that dry spell is here to stay for the next 8 days before we see any real risk of thunderstorms into the area. Rexburg could possibly pick up on an isolated shower or two by Tuesday, but just a 10% chance. Mostly we're looking for sunshine even on Tuesday. Blackfoot's looking for sunshine all week long as well, with upper 80s tomorrow, low 80s Tuesday and Wednesday before we warm back up towards that nice sunny weekend next weekend. Pocatello will also see those windy conditions Tuesday, Wednesday. After 90-degree day Monday, we'll spend most of our 8-day forecast into the 80s, though we'll get close to 90 degrees once again by the time we head into this next weekend. Upcoming Saturday and Sunday also looking nice and hot. Salmon will see a few showers, especially Tuesday, and a slight cool down just like the rest of the area. But nice mild conditions expected to dominate that 8-day forecast. Jackson looking at low 80s for Monday and Tuesday, and then we dip back into the 70s just briefly on the backside of a cold front before warming back up to about 82 by next weekend. Linda.
All right, that sounds like it's going to be the favorite weekend